It is breakfast time, and of course, most times they say it's not about how far the journey is, but how you finish. This week started pretty well, and we're glad that we're helping you round it up like a little bow at the end for the weekend. Welcome to the Weekend Starter Park here.
It actually has been a great week. A lot of really interesting, smart celebrities and guests. And we're kind of like our own competition because nobody does it like us.
Yeah, we try to do better each day after every show. Yes, we set the benchmark for breakfast television, and every day we keep raising the bar, making it difficult for others to follow.
Take it from us. We are premium. We're a family experience. And yeah, you're about to have that experience as well. So call everyone around and get them settled. It's going to be a really great Friday edition.
Absolutely. Mr. Mike Messicano is joining us in the studio with his, what's that? Is that a baseball cap?
Yeah.
What is it?
Not Benny Cup, not Cup. I don't know it's easy, but hey, come on. Is this, oh, this is the second Friday, yeah?
Yes, it is.
Well, we're not jinxing the month. It's going quite fast. Let's make it happen. We're here to make a wonderful show.
Absolutely. You and the rest of the world wants this month to be over like real quick.
Yeah,
but it's
well.
okay. I understand as well. Personal experience.
Oh,
Yeah.
goodness me. It's like you're preparing your mind for it.
I have an Armageddon backpack somewhere at my house. In case
Really?
the world comes to an end. We know what to do. Just keep going forward. Follow your nose.
Yeah, I have nothing to say to that. But if you're planning to be on the move this morning, don't leave us. Don't leave me.
That's Josh.
Who's Josh Too Funny?
Josh
Right?
Too Funny.
Okay, well, you don't need to leave us at all because you can always take us with you. We'll tell you how in just a second. My name is Titilaya Onso.
And of course, my name is Mazino Appeal. You can watch the show live on GOTV channel 27 and of course on UHF channel 49. The TVC app is also very available, grants you access anywhere, any place you might be. Take us with you, download it now. It's on both Android and iOS store.
You can also hit us up on social platforms. We're at TVC Connect. Connect with us, send in those comments and use our hashtag WakeUpNigeria.
Grand welcome back. Always something about a Friday. Very beautiful pants, by the way, I must say. These are nice. It's funny how we call them pants, but they're trousers.
Well,
American,
pants
British.
is American and
Trousers is British, innit?
Exactly.
yeah.
I don't know. You know, those guys just decided, look,
They just
the
mess
British
that,
too,
mess
when they
with
want
their
to
head.
colonize them, right?
Yeah.
But they just said, look, we have our own. That's why there's football, there's soccer. They just
Yes,
wanted to
that's why
maintain
there's-
their own identity. And in some ways, it's cool.
Yeah, well,
In some ways, it's cool. I mean, there's trunk, there's boot.
Yeah.
yeah,
There's tomato, there's tomato.
no, that's a different one.
That's
Potato, that's different. But
Yeah,
it all works well.
definitely is.
Did you guys see the thing? The pastor, I can't remember, in Kano State, I think, who staged his own kidnap.
Oh!
Did you see it?
Are you we should
Not
talk
just
about this?
not just
The
once,
pastor?
so twice. As in the first
How does
time.
it work? How does that work?
Do you know the power of religion and the sympathizers inside
Yes.
of the church? I mean, that's
Yes.
the biggest. That's the best one I
10
heard of.
minutes. I need to read more further. How did they finally?
Offering was not fluid. Let's kidnap me now.
As in, I actually don't know. There had to be some insiders. I can't. They have to investigate.
What do you mean
There
inside-
had to be
Inside the church, he
Yeah,
has-
like
he has a
It's the
special
owner,
gang
the
of
pastor of
people
the church.
like
you know, their training is to kidnap him. That's what they do, and then the people of the church will
I don't
pay
even-
his ransom.
You could have just time don't reach for my kidnapper.
But you know, it's just I'm trying to imagine how, like, when that conversation, what would he say? What do you say in that kind of like?
You know,
situation? How?
we've had instances of things like this. Oh, a brother, a father,
Yeah.
this, that. But this when I just heard it, like I was just laughing.
So I had this instance where a friend came to me and said, "Oh my God, my friend has been kidnapped." I'm like, "Oh wow, seriously? What do they want?" Like he said, I'm like, "What do you mean?" He said, "Like yeah, he said that they need it." Like okay, so who are you talking to? Like yeah, I'm talking to him. Sorry, I'm talking to him. He got kidnapped and he's got access to his own phone and he's talking. Did you speak to anybody else? Like no. Like girl, you're being scammed. Straight up.
I'm telling you.
At the end,
How?
had to call his family. Like, hey, sorry, your brother has been kidnapped. Again?
That's wow. God forbid. Like, seriously, I don't know.
We'll talk more about. Please, let's
It
talk
was the
about this.
silliest
Oh
kidnapping I ever heard
God!
of.
Like what?
Oh, Jesus.
How did they even find out? That's what I want to know. That story.
Good morning. Once again, it's the news on Wake Up Nigeria. My name is Mike Messicano. The former Director General of the Peter Obi Dati Presidential Campaign Council, Doyin Okukpe, has been released after his arrest by the Department of State Services. Mr. Kukwe was intercepted yesterday morning by the DSS at the Terminal 1 of Murtala Mohammed International Airport on his way to London. While sharing the details of his swift release in the afternoon, Mr. Kukwe wrote in a tweet, quote, "I was arrested and detained at the MMIA, Lagos this morning, 12th January, on my way to UK for medicals. Years after my passport had been withheld by the FHC Abuja. I just left the EFCC office where senior officers in Lagos and Abuja apologized to me for the error." End quote. The EFCC said the DSS acted on the July 2016 watchlist request when they made the arrest. The Independent National Electoral Commission has extended the time for collection of PVCs by 8 days, which ends January 29, 2023. The Commission expressed satisfaction with the turnout of registered voters and surge in the number of collected PVCs across the country. INEC says in some of the states, as many as 100,000 PVCs were collected in the last 5 days since the devolution to ward level started on Saturday, 6th of January. As a result of this extension, there is a consequential adjustment of the collection by location. INEC says all resident electoral commissioners have been directed to ensure that no such practices occur nationwide and take immediate disciplinary action against violators. The Commission has printed more than 13 million PVCs for all new valid registrants as well as applicants for transfer or replacement of cards. The National Youths for Shiwaju and Shetima have honored Wale Tinubu, the Chief Executive Officer of Owando PLC, and Idris Olorunimbe, the founder of Temple Management Company, for believing in the Tinubu-Shetima presidential ticket. The group also commended their commitment in ensuring the APC flag bearer emerges victorious at the polls. The leader of the youth support group, Khadijat Omotayo, says this recognition will inspire many more people to vote for Tinubu and look forward to the renewed hope his administration will bring to Nigerians. The chairman of Owando said Asiwaju Tinubu is the candidate to beat, and his wealth of experience has given him an edge over other candidates. The founder of Temple Management Company believes the rapid growth and development in Lagos will be replicated in Nigeria if Bola Tinubu is elected to steer the affairs of the country. Now, a sharp drop in energy prices, in particular petrol, is helping to ease cost of living pressure in the United States. U.S. inflation was 6.5% over the 12 months to the end of December, down from 7.1% in November, the U.S. Labor Department said. Now, that was the smallest increase in more than a year and marked the 6th month in a row that the pace dropped. Some items such as oranges and bananas even saw outright price falls in December compared with November. Overall, prices slipped 0.1% over the month, driven by the fall in petrol prices.
Thanks so much for joining us. Now it's time for us to take a quick look at what's happening on the covers of the papers this morning. Today is Friday, January 13th, 2023. The Punch says budget deficit rises 370%. It hits 47 trillion naira under Buhari. President to pass on $15.62 billion Eurobond repayments to next government. Page 20 has more on that. Beside the masthead there says 648 cases brought against president, federal government, according to the AGF. Right at the top left, ballot paper, local printers set to sue INEC. Commission extends PVC's collection till 29th of January. Federal government woos Spanish investors for 7 oil blocks. Page 19 has more on that. It says here, be guided by diplomatic practice. Federal government urges envoys. Gunmen kill 4 Anambra vigilantes, bomb 5 buildings. My wife unconscious for 3 days after sextuplet's birth, says a husband here. Page 3 has more on that. And EFCC shortlists 26 bidders for forfeited assets. That's what we have on the cover of the Punch. We have with us This Day newspaper this morning as well. It says here, again, Buhari warns foreign missions against interference in Nigerian politics. Says a nation working with ECOWAS to secure region, halt coups. Spain to collaborate with Nigeria in the insecurity fight. And it also says here, Obi, we will destroy structure of criminality, build a new Nigeria. Right at the top here, CBN intensifies nationwide awareness on redesigned Naira, insists new banknotes have come to stay, and sensitizes Onisha traders, Kano grain marketers, others on security features of new notes. Maintains new 1,000 Naira, 500 Naira, 200 Naira can only be dispensed through ATMs. And what else do we have here? INEC extends deadlines for collection of PVCs till January 29th. And that's all we have on the cover of this day for this morning. Let's see what we have on the cover of The Nation. It says here, millions of unallocated PVCs force INEC to shift deadline. 13.87 million cards printed for valid registrants. Agency probes alleged extortion. Akeredolu threatens to banish Akoko monarchs and killings, arson in Anambra, Imo State. AGF says here 6.32 million pounds, 5.5 million euros, $390 million worth of looted funds recovered over 7 years. And let's see, it says here, Senate urges federal government to stop borrowings. And why I won't campaign for Obi, according to Obasanjo. That's a story there on page 4. That's what we have on the cover of The Nation. At this point, that's all we can take on the headlines in the dailies. Let's head over for fitness, shall we? All right. Oh, does it feel like this stool is a bit low?
Nah, let me help
Let me see
you
if I
out
can
there.
pull it up. I got it.
There you
Yeah,
go.
thank you.
Yeah,
Yes.
Today's 13th of Friday, 13th. So hey.
Wow.
Oh, come on, Mike. He doesn't want to talk about
Really? I do not want to talk
Here's the
about
day.
that.
Why
You don't
want
have
talk
to.
about it, however?
You don't have to. You don't have to talk about it. But it is what it is. It's
I'm
Friday.
not saying exactly why
It's
she doesn't
Friday
want
the
to talk about it.
13th. She just wants
Is
to
it
jinx
because
it.
you believe it?
Yeah, Titi can
So
be
you
a
don't want
bit.
to talk about it?
Titi can be, a bit.
Okay, just so you understand what's going on, we only just realized that it's Friday the 13th this morning. However, one person did not forget, and it was City Boy. She never mentioned it to anybody because
you know
she
why?
did not want to jinx the day.
No, you know why? Because
Why?
she has parascavidecatraphobia.
I know what that is. The fear of the 13th, isn't it?
She has that, so.
You're really not talking. All right, let's talk about something else. Let's talk about history. Let's talk about history.
Yes, well, hey, there are many beautiful places all over Nigeria. You are a globetrotter in yourself.
In
Go
Nigeria,
around-
trotter,
in Nigeria,
mostly.
you will still take that bike outside Nigeria. We know.
Eventually. Definitely.
So, but there are some places that you just wish, were better maintained. And especially when I'm moving around Lagos with my children, there are some certain places that when you're driving past, you point to it and you're like, oh, that's the National Stadium. Oh, that's the National Theater. And then those conversations start, and then you say, I wish I could, I could visit the place and see it look better. And one of such places is TBS.
Tafawa Balewa Square.
Tafawa Balewa Square. When you're driving past TBS, you first of all see the horses.
Magnificent horses.
Beautiful.
Always a sight to see ever since I was a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the gates. So those gates are quite iconic. They're huge masterpieces, obviously specially crafted for that particular location. So yesterday I came across a post that basically was talking about the fact that the gates were being taken down and being replaced with seemingly
Ordinary bars.
Ordinary bars. I saw that first post. I was like, okay, let me read through it. Let me see what it's all about. And I saw pieces of the gate being cut and put into piles by the
Oh,
side.
they're actually being cut?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Cut into pieces.
It looks like junk after.
It does look like junk, but these were likely crafted by extremely skilled historic craftsmen from back in the day. The likes of Emokpai, for instance, probably had a hand in the design. That kind of thing.
To fit that edifice, I mean, you would imagine that a lot of work would have been put into those gates.
Exactly.
For them to be replaced. However, I would like to think that there's a reason for them being replaced.
Okay.
But it is the nonchalance with which it's being replaced. So let's just put a couple of bars in there. That'll do. But for something that's a national monument, I understand where the hashtag and the move is coming from about, hey, let's preserve them. Preservation is something I would have suggested. Could they have been preserved, or are they being taken down to perhaps maybe put them in a better state and bring them back?
Hopefully.
We do not know. We're hoping so. But I think it's something that perhaps maybe we could have been sensitized to.
Exactly. It could have been a message sent out, to announce it or something.
So a few weeks back, we had talk about some of our artifacts being returned from where now? UK,
Europe,
or
yeah.
Germany or so. A few of them being returned, and I wonder, like, these things are valuable because people kept them, and the age, they became rare, and people made them because of the how do I put it now? The importance people attach to it, the value now
Historical value, yeah.
rose. If those things were in this country,
Yeah.
would they have that much, of a value?
So this is something I've always
It's
complained about.
entirely big N-O. I am very sure of that. Because, I mean, look at everything. You know how monumental the TBS is? Started as a race course, hosted football games also. This was the pre-colonial era.
Yeah.
And then at 1960, that was where the Union Jack was lowered. It's a it is a part, it is a
Part of our history.
in fact, it marks the beginning of Nigeria, as it were. It is that big, and we were there the last time, and it looked like a
It
junkyard.
looked like a junkyard, quite frankly. It was a ghost town.
And then you told me
Most part of
something.
it.
There's something Masino told me on that day. They said if you see pictures of this place in
Yeah.
its heyday,
Oh, it was
heyday.
beautiful.
in its heyday, and I was like,
This is where the
I
Queen
started
used
looking
to
for
go
those pictures.
Functions, remember?
Yeah.
This was where the Queen used to be attended to or attend to guests. So you can imagine how big of a monument it is. It's very unfortunate, but that's not the only place in Nigeria that's derelict.
At all,
And I
at
also
all.
agree with you regarding, well, this is something personal to me. People have cried for the return of these artifacts from Europe or other countries. And I've always asked, are we going to be able to take care of them here? In museums outside the country that I visited, I know that factors as little as temperature is considered
When preserving.
preserving these things.
You're right.
Temperature, whether they're available for you to touch or even see, how many planes of glass that they kept behind, and all this. Very important. I was at Idare Hills 2 years ago, and I had been there from before 2 years before that. And there are certain things that the guides will tell you about. For instance, there's the scapula of this elephant, which you would find there. They tell a history of how hunters and elephants and plenty of stories like that. As of 2 years when I went back, it had degenerated to just a little piece. This is an elephant scapula, shoulder blade. It's huge, but it's just let out there in the open.
Oh,
And so that's the elephant, the hunters, and it's out there. It's rotting. It's perhaps maybe over 200 years old, but it's in such bad state. Everything there is in bad state. Nothing is being preserved deliberately. It's just open to the public. You can lift up the scapula and say, hey, take a picture.
Wow. Wow.
if your bag is big enough, maybe you can put
You can
inside.
even put it, and that's not the
goodness
only
me.
place. Plenty of other places around Nigeria are.
Well,
Look at the view you get when you're climbing a cool bridge. The National
Yeah.
Theatre is supposed to be something that at night,
It's
daytime,
lights
you should
up.
look at it and just smile.
War-
But now,
the War Museum,
at that
for
place.
instance, I think in Enugu is another place
at
where
that place.
everything is just rotting away.
well, this is our way of calling for whoever is in charge and whoever it may concern. Please help us preserve these artifacts. Help us preserve the gates.
oh my God, too.
Yeah, preserve
Yes,
the
so-
gates.
yes, preserve
if
the
not,
gates.
put them back. We'll
Yeah.
have them somewhere where we could always go and see them. And
Yeah.
know this or these were the gates.
Of
well,
the TBS.
very likely.
Let's take a quick break then,
Yeah.
guys. But the gates are not closing on Wake Up Nigeria yet. We'll be back.
Titi with the cheese. And today I am with Chef Duchess, looking all nice and pretty. What are you, a model or a chef?
Well, I can do both.
Oh, look at her. It's all good. Welcome. So good. What are we having today, Duchess?
We're having boiled yam, boiled plantain,
Boiled yam,
with vegan egg sauce.
Vegan.
Yes.
Why do you not like animals?
I actually like animals.
Really?
That's why I don't
But
eat
you're
them.
a vegan.
Yes.
Oh, that's why. Well, we like them differently. I like them because they taste good. You like them because they look pretty.
No, you like the spice, not the actual
Are you
flesh.
sure?
Oh, trust
This
me.
is a debate we're gonna have for ages.
I
Listen,
know.
when I'm done today, as I'm heading home,
Yes.
there's this guy who sells very nice suya, and especially the fat bit. I love it. So I'm having all the meat I'm gonna have today, no matter what you say. But it's okay.
Well,
okay, it's your
I'll
preference.
reserve my comments.
I will eat your vegan meal, however. I don't have a problem. But
Yeah.
let's take a look at what we have here today for our
Okay.
boiled yam and egg vegan sauce. What are these?
Okay, so we've got our yam, our plantain.
Okay.
Then we have like our
Spice and everything.
Yeah.
Those are what,
So we've got,
onions? Yeah, onion.
This is spring onions.
Spring onions, yeah.
Okay, so this is vegetable stock.
Okay.
We've got white pepper.
All right.
We've got curry powder. We've got thyme, and we've got some salt.
And what's that?
That's spinach.
What now?
Spinach.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Popeye.
And then we've got tofu, which Hausa people would call awara. And then we've got tomatoes, we've got our scotch bonnet,
Okay.
and we've got our onions.
Onions and oil.
And
Back
then
to
oil.
tofu. What's tofu made out of?
It's made out from soya bean.
Oh, it's not
So-
cheese then.
No, but it's similar process of making cheese.
Okay.
But, you know, with
So if we're
yeah.
gonna substitute our protein for anything, it doesn't look like we're substituting anything at all here because everything.
that's our protein.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Very high protein.
Now I get it.
Yes.
I hope it's gonna taste as exciting as you make it sound.
Let's see.
Okay. Okay. All right. So these are the ingredients that you'd need. Very simple stuff that you can get at your local store or market. Tofu, however, is it that common?
Yeah, it's actually a delicacy for
Okay.
the Hausa people.
Or what
of
do we
Nigeria.
call it? Do we call it tofu?
It's tofu. Tofu is the name internationally.
International tofu.
However, in Nigeria, it's called awara.
Awara, aha,
Yes.
there.
So it's
okay.
made from soya bean. So it's called bean curd.
Bean
So the same process of making cheese is
Okay.
the same process. but-
Okay, yeah, because it does look
But
cheesy.
yes,
I thought it was
it does.
cheese. Can
Yeah.
you eat it just by itself, like so?
It's better cooked.
But
Yes.
Yeah.
It's better cooked.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think I have a thing. I have a thing for eating, for tasting everything in its raw form. I don't know why.
Yeah,
It
feel
must be
free
an-
to have a bite.
No, after you. All right, how do we get started? What are we gonna do first?
Okay, so I'm gonna start by peeling and boiling my plantain
Okay.
and my yam.
Do you need help there?
Are you gonna cook?
Because I
So-
wasn't going to offer you any help. 'Cause the problem with me is I have got two left hands,
Okay.
so I don't know how to peel yam. There's a thing my wife taught
Uses
me how to
it,
use.
yeah.
So I'd rather that.
Oh,
be nice.
I go the local way.
So as a kid,
Yes.
I think I was trying to peel plantain or something, and the
Okay.
knife dropped, and then it just went right in between my toes.
Oh, wow.
It actually got me.
Yeah.
So I've always had a phobia for knives.
Nice. Okay.
In the kitchen, It's just don't touch them. All right, so
Yeah.
Chef Duchess, let's get started.
Okay.
If you're out there, we're gonna run for you guys the ingredients, everything that you guys need to know, while Chef Duchess is actually cutting our. Oh, that is sharp. Wow.
Yeah, but I put pressure. You know,
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. How to use a knife 101 by
Okay.
Chef Duchess.
So basically, like in Nigeria, people usually use a lot of blunt knives. It's always good to have your knife sharp.
Okay.
It's easier and you get less accidents in the
Okay.
kitchen.
Okay.
And also, when you're handling a knife, it's always best to point it down.
Oh.
Don't ever walk around
Holding a knife like so. My
Exactly.
mother says that.
exactly. So
Okay.
you always have
Less
to point
threatening.
it down. And then, we have this bad habit of holding whatever we want to cut.
Yeah.
And that's like,
That's dangerous,
yeah,
isn't it?
exactly. So basically, just hold it down. I know, I remember when I was younger, my mom would definitely scream.
Because you're going to
if
cut
I'm-
out all
Thank
the
you.
yam.
That's exactly
What's
what
left
I'm
for
saying.
us to
But
eat.
however, you're safe.
Oh.
So that's the best way to go about it. So usually what I'll do, I'll just start by just doing this and just cut around
Okay,
like
okay.
that. And
That
then
is
by
far
the time
better.
you're done, everything will be off. Okay? Another way of doing this, if you really don't want to cut it, which obviously I also advocate for, because most of the nutrients from root plants are on
On the
skin.
surface, yeah. that I
So
know.
usually I would use, because obviously the dust and everything, you use a brush,
And brush
wash
it, okay.
the skin properly,
Okay.
and just boil it.
So I had a
straight.
continental dish once, and it was potatoes, and
Yes.
they had the skin on it.
Oh yeah,
And I'm like, in Nigeria,
Exactly,
they cut
yeah.
this thing through.
I
But
know.
it tasted so crispy.
yeah.
Beautiful.
Do you know what? There's an actual dish that's made purely with potato skin.
Potato skin.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, hey, maybe we should try it here in Nigeria. But no, we
Yeah.
eat the skin as amala here for yam. It's all good.
Yeah.
But tell you guys what, while I and Chef Duchess are busy here, we are going to be doing, well, let's move on to the movies. We've got so many delicious picks for you guys. But I've been busy doing nothing. I've just been watching Chef Duchess, actually. But yes, I guess for moral support, I have been doing something. Now, we've done a bit of the process. We have our eggs, or
Yes. we've
is it
got
ready
our-
like so?
It is ready.
Okay, so
Yeah.
those are our eggs. But right now, I saw that you put the spinach back in there where we
Yes.
just got the eggs out of.
Exactly. All you just need is enough heat to actually cook it a little bit. You don't want to kill the vegetable totally.
Okay.
And then you also take from whatever that you've used to cook, so that you're not using extra oil.
Oh,
because
okay.
the actual aim is to try and keep the oil consumption down and just try and eat a bit more wholesome.
So we didn't use too much of that. That's what I noticed. So we're not gonna overcook it.
Yeah.
Just-
So as it is now, it's done.
that's it.
So I'm just going to set it aside so it doesn't cook any further
Right.
whilst we're waiting for our yam to
All right.
to boil.
So we have our yam in there. We have our eggs already done, and the spinach is working. We've used all of this. Where did the tofu go, however? Where did we put that?
The tofu is
The
the
tofu
egg.
is inside of the egg.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So now you're up to speed as to what we were doing.
Yeah.
Everything is in there in the egg. We've
Yes.
got our onions, our scotch bonnets, and all our spices and everything. The
This
green-
would go at the end. This is
Garnishing.
for garnishing. So just
I
in
know the
case
words.
people are watching and they wondered how that went from that to that. So usually it comes like chunks like this. So like I've already washed my hands, yeah?
Okay.
So don't come and get me. So what you
Okay.
just do is you
Okay.
just break it with your hands like that.
Okay.
Okay.
That's what you did now.
That's what I did. So it gives it that, will I say scrambled egg feel?
Okay, so when you
Yes.
did that, did you put the eggs in there, or you just added?
There's no egg.
There's no
Thi-
egg in there.
Yeah, this is our vegan egg. So what we're
Okay.
doing is like an egg replacement.
Whoa, hang on a second. Wait.
Okay.
I'm confused. wait.
That's why I'm here.
Wait.
I'm here to
Wait.
confuse that.
What just happened? What are those?
Okay.
No, wait.
Exactly.
What are those?
Exactly.
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 So that's the tofu.
that's the tofu.
I thought it were eggs.
Yeah.
I've been saying those are our eggs. Those are our eggs. I didn't know
Yeah.
that they weren't eggs.
So I got them by scrambling that. You know, like when you fry your tomatoes, your
Okay,
onions,
yeah,
everything,
yeah.
at the
Same
point
way.
that you usually would put your egg in, you just put your tofu in.
I'm
and just
genuinely educated. I did
Yeah.
not know that you could actually get this out of that.
Yes.
This is not in the script, actually. This is actually real reaction. That's
Yeah.
beautiful. I can't wait to taste it then.
Yeah.
Wow. Let's get on with it. So, hey, tell you guys what, we're almost done. Before the end of the next hour, you guys are going to taste it. Maybe
With
not,
us.
but I definitely will be. So let's get on with the rest of the show. When we get back, perhaps maybe we'll be ready to present it to you and you'd see what it's like. We'll be back for the top of the hour. Stay tuned.
Spending it with us on Wake Up Nigeria. Hopefully we're in your hearts right now and you're having loads of fun with us.
Absolutely. We have a different roll-off on Friday, this one. Trust us, we don't mind sharing them with you right now. So just to stay tuned, we'll be letting you know exactly what is we're coming up with this hour.
So they did something really interesting today. They put Nazino in the kitchen. Wow.
Hey, I was genuinely surprised because we actually didn't have eggs in there. I thought it was actually eggs. Until I'm like, where are the shells? There are no shells. I mean, Chef Duchess just taught me something real unique this morning.
Okay.
It's all good.
So hopefully you will do that at home, maybe over the weekend.
Yeah.
Now, the next 45 minutes is going to be lit. Wake Up Nigeria is where it's happening. And we're going to be telling you a lot more about what's happening right now after we tell you who we are. My name is Titilayo Oyiso.
My name is Mazino Apio. Coming up on the show today for the rest of it for a Friday, we've got 45 minutes, and this is what we're going to be feeling in the kitchen. Mr. Mike, Mr. General. Mike.
There's an aroma I'm perceiving here.
Yeah, but you wouldn't know exactly what it is. You
Yeah, I
wouldn't
don't
even
know.
believe when
I
tell you.
don't. I don't.
What do you think that is?
Can I taste it to be sure?
I don't know. Can you,
Because
but when
when
you
taste it,
look
nothing
at
might
it,
remain. It's so small that nothing might remain.
what do
but
you think it is?
It looks like fried egg.
Fried eggs. Okay, yeah, that's it. But we have no shells about the place.
How did it happen? Yeah,
That's
you heard
tofu.
you mention. How did it?
Tofu
That's
is what it's
tofu.
called.
Yeah, I've heard that. Tofu, Japanese,
Irawaja,
yeah?
right.
Yes.
Irawaja?
Awara.
Awara.
Yeah.
Awara,
I
yeah.
do, I'm lost.
So you actually just cook it like eggs, and it tastes just
Okay.
like eggs. It's
Yeah.
vegan. This is a vegan sauce.
Yeah, vegan sauce.
Oh, vegan
So,
sauce,
yeah.
yeah? So,
We like animals for different reasons.
oh, wow.
But fantastic stuff. I mean, I was very amazed. We had gone into the process, and I didn't realize that we had eggs, and I'm like, well, we didn't crack any eggs.
Eggs, yeah.
Okay.
So where did
it
it come
looked
from
like,
then?
yeah, it does look like that. So what are we taking? We're taking this with plantain,
Yam,
yeah,
Plantain
and
and
and all of that.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
and
there's no
vegetable.
meat, yeah?
Nope.
No,
Are you a vegan yourself?
I'm a vegan. Yeah.
You're vegan.
wow.
When was the last time you had meat?
7 years ago?
7 years.
7
Why
years.
did you change? What,
Yeah,
what inspired your heart?
Your veganism. tell us.
Who served you breakfast with so much
Oh
meat?
no. You know, I can comfortably say I've never been served breakfast. I'm usually the one that does the serving.
After they say men has come. It's not so.
Women are scum.
So why did you decide
to be vegan?
Okay. Like a few years ago, I noticed that I had issues with my digestion, and I knew I was lactose intolerant.
Oh, okay.
So I was avoiding the whole meats, the whole milk and cheese thing.
Dairy products.
Then, then after a while, I decided to do more research because I did like an allergy test. You know, like it's standard in England where I come from to do allergy tests on children. And obviously, I grew up here, and then I relocated to UK.
How many allergies did they find you have? Like
So quite a few, even to tomatoes.
Oh,
However,
wow. You really?
I can't stay away from tomatoes. The only thing is that I do it. I try and cook as much. I don't eat fresh tomatoes like that because.
What's the effect of being vegan? What has it been on you?
Oh, for me. Okay, so first of all, before I became vegan, I used to have extremely high blood pressure. I was on medication. Now I'm not. And I used to be a size 26. I was really big. Now I'm not.
You're perfect like this. You're the African woman. And I'll tell you something. Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
If this is the result of you being
That's
vegan,
I was gonna say.
I am gonna be
my
vegan
skin,
tomorrow.
My skin.
but you
I
only
might feel this. Such.
She's scared.
Are we still in the kitchen? Okay.
She's too scared.
Let's go. Beautiful.
Okay.
Nice.
Sometimes when I see colorful videos, it takes me back to my video vixen days.
Yeah, you used to do
Yes,
that.
I used to that.
We never hear word.
Yeah, you never
Video
hear,
vixen
you
days,
know. So being in videos has changed so much over, and then there's so much work being put into it now that you have to appreciate all that.
I'll let them know exactly
and
what they
perform.
should look out for.
No,
But
no, no, don't.
let's not
Don't.
make you the signature of the show. Let's tell
Wow.
them who we have here. An artist who mixes a unique palette of Afro-pop and also hip-hop to create her sound. EJ Kimura is definitely in her league of her own, and we have her here with us in the studio.
Yes, so.
You are welcome.
Hey, mommy.
Hey y'all.
You good?
I love being here. You guys are the bomb, man. I love being here. Thank you for having me. I
Thank
really
you very
appreciate
much.
it. Yes, yes.
We're gonna have to get you a pair of sunshades for your
When
teeth.
we-
They're very bright.
Oh, you're looking at her teeth.
They're perfect teeth.
Thank you.
I think real.
There is hair. There is bling.
No, but
There
look-
is
look at the
shoe.
smile.
It's teeth. Okay, well, it is
Brilliant.
That's what Thank you so much, guys. You
You're
guys are so sweet. Thank you so much.
So when it comes to music, everyone knows that you've put together a unique sound and you're pushing, right?
pushing, I have
But there was a transition period when you came back from the States.
Yes.
So how did that go? Talk to me.
The transition was hard. Being a woman, being beautiful, being
Own
having
it.
a body, you know, and also being American. You know, nobody takes you serious because they feel like, oh, look at this one, Americano. You know, it was hard. It was hard to fit in because sometimes I'll go on radio interviews and the listeners they'll call. They're like, "You sure just get us sang that song?"
Wow.
But now I get
Small.
I get broken now. I get, you know, I don't.
I'm laughing with
do
you, not
understand?
at you.
Yeah, no, so now it's like it was hard to fit in, but I think I've made a stand and I've showed people that I'm actually serious about my craft. I left my comfort zone and I came to Nigeria. This place is so hard.
Is it?
If you can make it in Nigeria, you can make it anywhere. People say if you can make it in New York, you can make it anywhere.
But
If you
it's
can make it in
Nigeria.
Lagos, forget Nigeria. If you make it in Lagos, you can make it anywhere. So it was hard, but the journey was beautiful. It made me stronger. It made me know how to move. It made me know
Nice.
who to trust. It made me know that people just laugh in your face and don't really mean it. It made me know that people who say they'll help you, they don't really gonna help you.
Nope.
So you know what I'm saying? So it just changed my whole perception about everything. It was hard, but I loved it. I loved the journey so far. I've loved it.
So your music, you have this. There's a mixture of the Afrobeat sound inside of what
Yes,
you have
yes,
here.
yes.
So to us, it's very familiar. It's quite familiar. What happens when you now export it back to America? What do people say about it?
I think right now it's perfect because Afrobeat has taken over the world. You see how we're trending everywhere. Everybody wants to be resonated with an Afrobeat artist. Burna Boy, Wizkid, they've really actually taken our sound to places we never thought it would go. So I feel like now, even when I go, like my friends, my American friends, they go to shopping malls, they go to a restaurant, they're playing Afrobeat.
Yeah.
So before it was hard because it's like, what are these people saying? They didn't understand what we were saying, our lyrics. They didn't understand our broken. They didn't understand. But now you hear people singing, I need a moment, shy, yo. You hear them singing these things that you didn't even understand they knew. But it's I'm happy because it's been recognized worldwide. And now they're not even caring about what we're saying. It's just the sound, it's moving.
Music is universal.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But finding your own sound in the midst of so many different sounds here and making sure it's easy to recognize. How is your process? What is it? Do you write produce, and then perform?
Yes, I do. I wasn't born in Nigeria. I didn't grow up here. So my slang is different.
Okay.
So what I do is whenever I want to have a session, I get a producer. We do a camp. You have to do a camp. You can't just come on, do me. No, you have to do a camp. You sit there with the producer. You get a songwriter that comes so you can co-write the song together.
You have to go through all that.
You go through what? It's a whole process. People don't understand how hard it is. Music is hard.
Yeah.
Like the whole process is hard. You get a songwriter, you sit there, the producer plays the beat, and then you tell them what you're envisioning, what do you want the song to be about.
Yeah.
You guys talk about it. You guys, share your ideas. Harmony comes, melody comes, and then it puts together. Then a song comes out. It's amazing. Yeah.
So how long is this process then, from start to finish?
Normally when I do a camp, like 3 days.
Wow.
So you don't know what comes out of it. And mind you, you're paying for this, so.
You're
paying. Like, it's not free. Everything's.
So it's lunch and dinner and
Lunch
everything.
and dinner, every day.
Next year having one?
Can we come?
Where's the we? There's no we in our girlfriend.
Are you gonna add to the lyrics? Or you guys
Of course we are.
We're lyricists here, though.
So just say something to me that you can add. So say something. Not even you.
Wow.
Say something to you.
Yes.
Girl.
I want to talk about a song about a girl that has a beautiful face.
Okay.
Okay.
Look at you.
No, you. Hey, that's not the rule.
Okay, go ahead.
Don't push me off.
Okay, go ahead.
Girl, I'd like to take your face out for dinner.
What? You want to eat her face? What?
That's an option.
When I said lyricist, I should have rephrased it to vocalist.
Vocalist.
So we have voices. We can at least do backup.
Okay, and then you can do ad-libs.
Ad-libs.
Okay,
we can do that.
Let's stay in our lane.
Okay, no problem.
And then when the song comes out, we can help promote.
Yeah.
But let's talk about videos.
Okay.
Because I mentioned videos earlier on. A lot of beautiful, colorful videos out there. And it costs a lot of money as well.
Money.
So let's talk about conceptualizing the video that we saw earlier.
Okay, so the video you saw, it's Temptation. I shot it in Ghana. When you shoot videos in Nigeria, sorry to say it, babes, this place is hard. You have to settle so many people, especially if you want to shoot the video outside. You settle these people, you settle this person. Just even go to the beach, you settle. So I didn't want to go through that stress. I wanted to shoot something in Ghana where it's peaceful, the ambience is because in Ghana, I don't know if you've been to Ghana, you've been to Ghana, but you see how quiet it is. It's so laid back, chill. I can't live in Ghana because it's too laid back. I like the hustle in us, I like being around the rise and the noise.
Great.
So, but if you want a calm video, you want something that's just something smooth, mellow, because of the song, I'm talking about Temptation, the sultry sound of it. I wanted something very soft, and so I went to Ghana, I shot that video. But my new video that's out, featuring Busiso, I shot it in South Africa.
Okay.
So I shot videos in Nigeria, and I saw how stressful it was.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Wow.
I love this country, but everything is stressful.
I can imagine.
Well,
Stressful.
Yeah, love to hate it. What was it like shooting with Busiso? I love her, but
Busiso was amazing, guys. It was like
energy, isn't she?
Oh my God, South Africans do it. I was trying to learn how to dance. I can't even do the dance that they do. Have you seen their dance?
Oh, the energy.
I don't know how they move, they flip, they jump. But Busiso was amazing. She came to Nigeria. My team was able to reach out to her, and we asked her for collaboration. She agreed. We went to the studio together. We did the beats.
Yeah.
And when you're doing the music with someone, you have to tell them that, I'm gonna shoot a video. A lot of artists don't want to waste time to just, So we went to South Africa. We shot it. It was amazing experience. Like the best.
Well,
do we have time?
Go ahead.
So now when it comes to Afrobeat music and everything, it's not just the music, it's also what you see, how visually stimulating it is for people. So what is your strategy? Is it just the music, or are you also giving them all of this?
I'm giving them all of this because the way I look at it is I'm saying things in my music that girls say to themselves indoors. Like some girls, they don't want to say things in public because they feel ashamed. So my music, I'm very bold in my lyrics. I'm very bold in my music. So I say things that girls, when they're singing it and they're reciting, like, that's me. You get what I'm saying? So I like to give them an experience in my music. I like to storytell in my music. I like to make a woman listening to my music to think she's me and she's going through that same thing, because we've all gone through. Every woman has gone through the same thing, I think, So whenever I talk about my music and whenever I write in my music has to make sense to women and make sure they understand where I'm coming from. Because we all can relate. You get what I'm saying? Yeah.
Now we have to take a quick break now, but I would have thought you were actually performing a little bit to the men too. But we'll talk about that a little later on.
Okay.
Welcome back. It's time for our game because it's
Game day!
you very
It's the
much.
first time I'm saying that this year.
Yeah, welcome back. We missed you last week.
Oh.
So we still have our guest in here. We
Yes.
are going to be doing tic-tac-toe flip. We've done this before, and I think I totally ruled. I can't remember. But now we're going up
He's
against
always
Mike.
lying.
Mike, of course.
Okay.
Pick
Do
your
you
partner.
remember?
He's always lying.
Oh,
Ah.
Wow.
Casted.
You remember?
Wow. Mike, pick your partner.
not looking
We already have our
Jerry.
partner, so.
What are you doing?
Yeah, it wasn't looking straight. It was looking weird.
I said that before we
See
started.
now, see now.
Don't worry, we'll do it. We'll do it.
But I said this before we started.
No,
No, voila, it's fine.
is
It's fine.
straight
We'll,
shot.
we'll be
better.
fine. We'll
Titi,
be
you'd have
fine.
just
we'll be
left it, and there's a reason why. Just left it.
I beg you.
All right. Tic-tac-toe flip.
We buy this board
So
for my
I
show.
and you, Mike, we're going to be trying to get these cups on their bases, and then your partner is going to write. She's only going to go tick or tack after you've gotten this up.
Yeah, definitely. On
All
this,
right,
it has
you
to
get
be this
it?
way,
I
the way
got
it
it.
starts.
I got it.
All right,
Let's go.
all right.
So which one are you?
So share the markers.
I'm
I
X.
think I
Okay.
have another marker. Where's the other marker?
Well, we can manage this one.
Where is it? I had it.
Okay.
No. Let's
It's okay.
get
All right, you
a
ready?
marker somewhere
Are
there.
you ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
You have to call.
3, 2.
We need
One.
to get another marker.
No, don't worry. They'll get it for. I had it with me. I had it.
We need to.
really,
there's
guys?
another marker coming.
All right, another
Let's
marker.
rehearse it while the marker
No
is coming.
rehearsal. This is the game.
While the marker, we
is
need
the
another
game.
marker
This
because
okay, we will
you
get
can't be
the
dragging
marker.
sharing the
We can share
markers.
a marker.
We
now.
can
It's fine.
Put the
So
marker
it's about
here.
speed.
It's about
Okay.
speed,
It's
exactly.
about speed.
Okay.
So that is
Put the marker here. Put the marker here.
There's
Oh,
another one
come
coming.
on.
Don't worry.
All right.
All right,
There's-
put the marker down.
Do we have another one? All right. So, are you ready? Are you ready?
Okay.
Mike,
All right.
are you ready? Let's practice, Mike. Let's
This
practice.
thing will
do a practice
We're going to be
session?
trying to flip these on their bases. Mike is a
Okay.
bit
So the
distracted.
marker is just behind myself. We have to get another marker. It won't
Okay,
work with
where is?
It
Where,
won't
it's
work
not
with one.
here now, is it?
Guys,
Let's
well,
do this.
so you're going to be
It's coming.
X. I'm going to be O.
Who's X and who's O?
I'm X.
Just
You're
throw
X,
it, man.
I'm O.
All right,
All
throw
right,
throw
toss it in.
Thank you very much.
Oh, God,
We asked
this
for
is
one,
on
you
you.
gave
Got
us
it.
10.
There's one in front of you.
All right.
Fabulous.
There you go. So you have yours and you have
Live TV.
Right. Grand. All right.
let's
Are you
go.
ready? So this is not a trial. This is the game.
Yeah,
You
I
ready?
know.
Okay.
All right. Tic-tac-toe flip. Let's go. no, that
No,
does-
no, I've
that
got
does
one
not
now.
count on its base.
What now?
No, there I am.
No,
there I am,
no,
there
wait,
I am.
no.
Mike,
It can't.
No,
You
do this
know.
on the
You have
side.
to do
we
it on the
arguing?
side.
You
It
do-
starts.
no.
Are we arguing?
No,
Are we starting all over?
it
Allow
can't
him,
be.
allow him to
No.
be
But
arguing. Allow him to
it's
argue.
so cool though. Oh yeah,
It has to be on the side. It starts.
We're wasting time.
No. That was not the rule.
Mike,
No, it can't be. It can't be
Mike,
that way.
So can we
Keep
start
going.
over?
There. That's not you.
It
That's
can't.
me.
It has to be. It's a flip. It has to be on the
All
side.
right,
It
okay.
started.
All over.
I'm
No.
calling it.
All right.
We'll start
It
again.
has to be on the side. It
So what
started.
are the rules? Let's still know the rules.
No.
Let's know the rules.
I'm the one who designed
Mike, you like to
this game.
cheat. Why?
I designed the game. I know the rules already. See.
You can't flip to the other side. It has to be on the side. You started. That's why it's a flip. That's why it's a full flip.
Okay.
Did you design this game?
Oh,
It's me that designed
God.
it.
Ah,
What's
okay.
like this?
Okay, can we start all over?
Should we play this
starting
game
all over.
ourselves?
I
Maybe
don't
we should
know.
do the flipping.
Okay. How do you want it? How do you want
Don't
it?
reflect.
No, let's do the rules. What's the rules?
You have to get it on this base.
Okay, cool. All right,
Got
let's
it.
go.
All right,
All
5,
right.
6, 7. Let's go.
Go.
Okay.
He'll not start getting it now. He'll not start shouting. That, look. What did I just?
Oh,
Nonsense.
God. Where
I got
did you
it.
get
I got
this
it
rule?
before, Mike. I don't like
Where did
this.
you get this
jinxed
rule?
it.
Oh, God.
You've
That's
jinxed
the normal rule. What do you mean by it? Yes,
Know that
because that's how
today's
it's supposed to
Friday
be.
the
Okay.
That's how it's supposed to be.
It's too easy the other way.
Oh, wow. Oh,
Mike.
wow. Oh, yeah, now get
Mazino,
one now.
relax.
Get
Mazino,
one
relax.
now.
Come on, guys.
Mazino, relax. Mazino,
Come on,
relax.
guys.
Mazino, relax.
Come on,
Get one
guys.
Come on.
Ah! Mike, you jinxed it. No.
Almost.
Mike jinxed.
Are we going to use our markers today,
Yes.
AJ?
that's me, that's
okay.
me.
I got it. Okay, one.
That's me. That's me. That's me.
Got it. Almost.
Come on.
Come on.
No.
No.
Relax, Z.
One
Relax,
more.
Z. Come on, Z.
What?
Come on, Z.
Come on.
Come on.
Mike,
Come on.
Come on.
Come on, Z.
almost.
Relax.
Come on.
Yes!
Okay.
No.
Just
Keep
one now.
Keep going.
Did you were supposed to?
Tic-tac-toe,
Keep going.
why
Keep
shouting?
going.
I don't know why you're shouting.
I don't know. I don't understand.
I thought you would be
Come
smart
on, keep
enough.
going. We're almost there.
I thought you'd be smart enough to just.
Oh. Are you trying to say I'm not smart now?
Yes, you're
I
not.
did
You're
not
trying
say
to say
that.
I'm not smart.
Yes,
just-
Okay.
Dang.
Thank you.
It was close. It was close.
You were too slow.
Mike.
Ah.
Mike. Mike. Let's do your wing.
All
We
right,
need to
should
do.
we take
No, we
another
need to
round?
do again. You know.
Another round,
We need to do.
another
I
round.
need to do
Mike,
again.
Another
I
round,
don't
another
do-
round.
Let's do
another
your.
round.
Let's do
All
your.
right,
I
let's
don't
swap
do
now.
again.
Let's swap
Titi,
now.
Titi,
Let's swap now, yeah?
I'd like to give you the
God.
Mazzino experience. Do you want me to be your partner
No,
this time?
no,
I don't know.
no. I
Mike,
don't.
yeah,
I don't want.
swap.
All right, Mike and
swap.
Mazzino.
Come on.
Mike and Mazzino should swap.
Come on over.
Oh, God.
So
You guys
Mike
have
on my
capped
team
my
now.
Ah.
He beat you fair and square, Mike.
Yeah, it is.
Welcome to the winning
Thank
team.
you. Yeah.
Oh wow.
I like
You
your,
ready
I
for
like
this?
your energy.
Enjoy
Yeah.
Mazzino while you're
Are we
having.
still O or are we still A?
Okay, you can do X. You can do O now.
All right. So
Okay.
I'm gonna call it.
So what
3,
are we
2,
doing
1,
now? This
go.
way or this way?
Okay,
We are not
what
changing
would
it.
you want?
Same thing.
What would you want it to?
No, the same way it was.
Same
before.
thing.
We are
Same
not
thing.
changing.
Same thing.
Cry,
Same
say it
thing.
doesn't cry.
Same thing. Same thing.
Oh yeah.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Tic tac toe flip.
Okay. All right, come on. Let's go.
Mike is all in the.
Yeah,
It's all in
yeah,
the wrist.
yeah,
You just
yeah,
have to be very,
yeah.
very.
Flick of the wrist.
Yeah.
all in the flick
Come
of the
on.
wrist.
Let's go.
All in the flick of the wrist. Oh,
Mr.
there you go. Welcome to the winning
Come on.
team.
Come on.
On this team, we take no
Go,
prisoners.
Mike. Go, Mike.
We
I believe in you,
are
Mike.
the
You got
best.
this. You got this, Mr. Mexican.
We do this
Oh, God.
every day. And twice
even
on
tried to hail
Friday.
you.
No hill.
I did try to hail you.
No hill.
Wait, did we get one?
Hey, go on, no. Imagine.
Try
My
the
team
other cup.
member.
I should try the
He
other
got
cup.
one.
No.
He got it, oh.
Oh,
He
God,
got
God,
it.
sit down. Where's your eye?
He got
Yeah,
it,
you
oh.
did it here.
Let's go.
Yeah, you
Another
did
one.
it.
Oh.
Any
Where's
more?
your eye?
Any more?
Come on.
Really? Another one. Another one. Come on.
Blow,
One more,
do
Mike.
something. Give me, hype me. I
One
know.
more. Mike.
Go, come
When
on.
I was hyping you, then you didn't know, and you left. Bye-bye.
Come on. Let me block.
Mike has got this. Mike has got this.
Let me block them.
Come on, Mike.
Come on.
You got it.
Yes.
You got it, Mike.
Yes.
You got it.
One
Let's
more,
go, let's go.
One more. Come on.
Go, Mikey.
Come
Go,
on.
Mikey.
Come on.
Go, Mikey. Go, Mikey. Go, Mikey.
Come on.
Go, Mikey.
Yeah, I'm getting.
We're almost there. Oh!
So what does it feel like to be in this team?
It feels amazing.
Thank you very much.
It feels great.
Thank you.
So you know you're
feels
going to
good
buy
to wear.
you're going to buy a new board. You figure that. That's what was in my mind doing me since. People don't know what was doing me. They will understand. You will understand very soon.
Congratulations. You know what it feels like to be
You're
a
a
winner.
winner. I love
I
you.
know.
You're a winner.
Congratulations, Mike. Congratulations, Mike.
Mike, see you
You did
lose.
well.
First
Let me
tic
not say
tac
that.
toe that they play with twisted
Mike,
this
you're the only
thing.
one that didn't
What?
win. He won with her.
Yeah.
He won with me. You didn't win with anybody.
So we're all except Mike.
This is a fake game.
Look at the analysis. The analysis of that beautiful game.
But really, it's always fun to play games. It's great to have you on
Thank
the
you
show.
so much for
Really
having
lovely.
me.
We're going to
I
be
love
in
you
the
guys so
kitchen
much.
soon
Yeah,
enough.
exactly.
Our
We're
chef
bringing
has
you there.
prepared something special. But at this point, I think we have a video to watch. Am I right?
Oh, let's just take a short break and then we'll be back.
Oh, okay. All right.
You're welcome.
Yay.
Join
Wait.
the winning team. We're on this side. Everybody
Wow.
here.
Wow, Mazzino.
Mike's worried about his
You never let
whiteboard.
things go, do you?
This is sad.
This scam game. See that I was doing that too. Hey, no, that's this one. And then
We'll fix
it
you
was,
another
he
one.
put me off from the beginning. It was a scam game, but that's what happened. Next,
What do losers say?
it was a scam game.
All right.
All right.
You are welcome inside the kitchen. We have such a scrumptious meal prepared for you. Chef Duchess and I have put so much work into that. What do you see on your plate? Please tell us.
Me, I see yam, boiled plantain, spinach, egg sauce.
Ah.
Aha.
So if this was
You
a
just
game,
said
you lost.
spinach now,
So I
boy.
would have failed.
Yes.
I did it.
You done it again.
It looks like egg, yes?
It's not egg?
What is it?
No, it's tofu.
Oh, wow.
Tofu.
So it's a vegan
Wow.
egg
Protein.
sauce.
Yeah.
Okay, I know what tofu is. Yeah.
Yeah,
So it's
go ahead,
not
have a
vegetarian.
Try it and tell us what you
Okay,
think
let me
about
get
it.
Have a taste and tell us what you think.
Oh,
Because it
for
looks
you.
Tofu is
remarkable.
fish, right?
Sorry?
No,
Not
tofu.
fish.
No, it's made from
Really?
soybean.
Soybeans.
soybeans.
Hmm.
What do you think?
It's a good alternative for eggs.
Exactly.
All right, fantastic. That's what we wanted to establish. This is extremely healthy. The
Yes.
spinach added to it, for me, just makes everything complete. Thank you
You
so
had
much.
it?
I haven't yet,
Oh my
but I will
God.
soon.
Very nice.
I will.
I need
thank
the
you.
recipe.
Oh,
Thank you.
fantastic. I'll
Thank you
send
so
that to
much.
you. Oh, you're welcome.
Thank you.
It's been a fantastic week.
Yeah.
It's finally Friday the 13th. And
See you on Monday.
it is Friday the 13th.
Oh, okay.
Oh, gosh.
Don't worry, you're fine. Just don't hang around today.
God is in control.
See you on Monday. Bye
Thank
bye.
you for a grand week. week, everybody who's been on the show since Monday. We'll catch you guys again for another week next week on Monday. Run the Omnibus on YouTube and make sure that you watch every single episode from this week. Thank you and goodbye.
All right,
bye, everybody.
Bye.